As you can tell, we're back in Progress Farm. So while we're finishing off the wheat, I've actually got some canola going. Or seed rape, whatever you want to call it. So the sunflowers are coming along nicely. The cotton's all ready to rock and roll soon. Actually, I don't think that's my cotton. Is it my cotton? No. But look at the jet forming on this header. So I'm going to try to live stream a daily thing on this. As you can tell, it's day one. Last time it was just the introduction to the actual farm itself, the way it is now. And if you don't remember, I'll actually go for a little putter around because these guys are just doing their thing. So work out how to do it all again. Was that it? Oh no, that wasn't it. It was the other side. That one there, that's the one we want. Been using the Xbox controller, so I'm a little bit out of where I am at the minute. So yeah, there's the belt line along the side there, so yeah, I think I own this and that as well. I know I'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4 up the guts as usual. Right up to 6, so we're doing this at the moment as well. There's that, yeah, I've been over on PC because as you know, I've got that PC and that set up. I haven't done any live streams over there yet because I'm not still don't know how to work that yet, to get it all up and running properly. So this is the farm the way it is. I put the feedlots in here. There's no cattle in them at the moment because we're only just starting this farm back up again. But this will be a regular play for myself. My brother has a Walker Farm one that is multiplayer. When he wants to play it, that is. He's doing Lone Oak in that at the moment. He's only just come back to PS4 from being on Xbox. So he went across there. Left me all alone ages ago. But like I said, I've been playing the PC at the moment, and here I'm watching slot count. You know, for putting things down and trying to make a farm look good. But thanks to Walker Farm, Mapper's Paradise, because if they didn't have their farm here, I wouldn't be able to play with it around and strip it down as much as I do, which I do it a lot. I change it up all the time. But yeah, this is it. It's you know, this is the farm as it stands, is what we're going to be running with. As you can tell, it's got everybody's gear on it. It's fantastic, isn't it? All modded gear. You know, you got the Millennial Farmer's house, the Lone Oak house. The Lone Oak house, Millennial Farmer's shed. We got some road trains happening with the Wilson gear over here, or trailer combinations. We got the West trailers in. Oh mate, we got the Chook house. We got the, as the usual, you know, the bees and the tomatoes and Westbridge Pack clothesline, Walker Farm pool, Westbridge Pack windmill. Oh mate, the list goes on. Another Millennial Farm shed, Millennial Farm silo, which I showed that in the last one, how to operate the buttons and that. Mercury Farms. Oh, that's the washout. That's right. That's so you can wash all your vehicles and that down. Just trying to work out what the tab was actually. And these Dome Pack, I have them in again. I actually like those combination. That one there is a Millennial Farm. That's the, what's gone from there? Something I've deleted. That's the haste, the straw one, which is very interesting. The straw pack one that Giants makes with their map. Apparently clashes, or everything crashes with everything on PC. Over here I'm watching slot counts. Over there I'm watching, you know, what kills everything else because of crops and stuff like that. That's the original flexi-coil there, and the hay sheds. Mercury Farm again. That's the silo shed, dome. Then you got these feedlots. These feedlots, I was going to have 3 of the same, with just this central corridor thing, but then I decided to have this one because it's got all the wood. It's you know, more shedding than thing, but it's open. There's no little shed saying 500 cows and that. There's 20 cows go in each of these, and, well, Brahman I should say.
They can.
Yes, there you go. Nice of you to join me. And this is the original seeder that's on the farm as well. That John Deere one, even on PC, I find this front hitch here is starting to be very annoying. It makes the tractors stand up on their end, and yeah, they really needed to redesign that hitch here, because I thought it was just on this game, but it's not. So on PC it does exactly the same thing. And the only thing I can find that haven't quite...
Just making a thumbnail for today's stream. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, Jake. You've been streaming a lot lately. I've been watching a lot of your streams, and I've been keeping an eye on you and your crazy antics. There's a bar that goes on the back of your hitch on the tractor. Sorry, Jake, I was just getting back to what I was saying here. Yeah, on the back here, the 3-point linkage, if you put that bar that they have, if you put the bar in with the tow bar on it, that's in the mod hub. Actually, I'll go across and try to find it. Alright, I'm going to go across to, what's it under? It's actually in the game, isn't it? Oh, there's someone waiting for me. In here, under miscellaneous, I think it is. I hope I've got it installed. Nope, I haven't got it installed probably. There's a bar that you get with what you put on there. It's just a single bar. Well, you grab that one and throw it on your drawbar, and it's the only way I can stop it from doing wheel stands apparently. What crop was that? I think it was this one. So, A2 Studios truck in Aussie specs, of course, with the West trailers on it. The nice deep trailers. Only because Load King doesn't make one that you've just got a tow bar on the back of it. Even in PC I can't find one. I make road trains out of the Load King, so you snooze, they lose. Love the Jake brake. Not you, Jake, the Jake brake on the truck. Oh. She's chockers, isn't it? Look at that. That's a fun one. And of course it's still at night. We're still harvesting at night. Shelby, Montana. Where's all the stars though? They call it Big Sky in Montana. Who knows how many stars around? So that's what I'm finding at the moment. Like the straw pack and that all crashes together. There's a straw me, which I've been waiting. You know, as soon as I found out that DJ told me that was coming out on PC, I went, yes, I'm getting that. That allows you to get your corn and everything and actually make bales from it. So you can put it in your bedding for your animals, what they do in real life. The stalks of the actual soybean and the actual canola, the bales you make from there I would only take to the BJN or one of those heating plants and destroy them that way. I wouldn't use them as bedding. It's too coarse, too rough for cattle. What do we want? Where's my John Deere? There you are. Yeah, so that straw me pack, it crashes with everything else. The global thing, the maize pack, all of it. It's just useless. I've tested it all, every single bit of it. All the good, all the different, with the global company PAP, they've got so many good things in it, but it just crashes with everything. You can't run one without the other. Like it's ridiculous. So here I look for slot count. There I've got to take everything off. So of course I've still got the straw harvest on because of the simple fact that I want the pellets and I want to keep running those bales and stuff, you know, and put them in, turn them into pellets and that sort of thing. Put them into the animals, put them in silos, you know. It's any way to add to the bale count. You know, like if you find sheds like that, the Millennial Farm, not Millennial Farm one over there. I think Millennial, no, that's just conventional Millennial Farmers silo. He hasn't even got a multi-fruit in that one. Which is a good thing because West has got separate silos and stuff, systems that you use the auger to put load into, which I love that system. It's sort of manual operated the way you actually do it, which is good. I love it. The more hands-on stuff, the better. The precision farming thing crashes with a few things as well. So a lot of things I'm finding over there, like I thought, oh, it was in my glory, all the mods and that, like all the John Deere gear that you can get for, every implement's just about covered over there. So, yeah, all these mod creators have done themselves they all need a pat in the back of the way some of the machinery looks beautiful. I've always noticed though with the paint difference though, on console it's a lot brighter. Over there it's a lot more plasticky looking. It looks like it's like everything's plastic, except for some of the real good mods like Sid modding and this sort of thing. Modders. Look at this thing. This is a 9500. You notice the nice little square boxy look at it? Not like the modern 900s and that. I went old school. And over there I've gone old school. When I'm talking old school, I'm talking about Ford trucks and like the old 60s models. I'm loving it. Because at the moment I'm running Western Australia map, and I just put a massive service station in that on the corner there. So I've got to try to find some way of, I might get the camera from this and set the PlayStation up and put my face cam up, so set it on a tripod so it sees the TV and make it a full screen type thing, and just have something running in the background like this, and then do the PC map. It's the only way I can really download it at the moment, I think. Might have to cheat it out. Hey, come on, it's still a Farm Simulator map. Yeah, have this hidden in the background and the face cam show you what's going on. Because the Western Australia map, see, that's why I love this map, because it's wide open spaces. There's only one other map that I found so far on PC that outdoes the Western Australia map for vastness, and it's a Delta. The Delta is a rice growing map, and its paddocks are huge. It's the biggest map ever as far as I'm concerned. Like, Western Australia is big. Like, you own the whole map too, which is a good thing. And Courseplay crashes with the straw packs. Courseplay crashes with the global company pack. Courseplay crashes with everything under the sun. So I have not yet been able to download that without getting a black screen. And then it loads and loads and loads for 20 minutes, so I've got to turn everything off and then turn it back on again. It's like ridiculous. Give me PlayStation any day. Look at this. I just jump on, record, that's it. It's done, you know. So good for the amateur. Hello, second viewer. Nice of you to join us. Yeah, with this PlayStation, yeah, you just jump on, hit record, If you've got a YouTube account, you just upload like this. So, and it's so easy to use. It's for everybody who buys a game can do it. If you've got a YouTube account, you can actually get on there and share your stuff with everybody else. Like farming like this, like where I built my own farm on this beautiful map. Mappers Paradise has really done themselves a goodie with Walker Farm when they've made this one. Because of the wide open spaces, that's the whole point. There's no fences, which is, yeah, a good thing or not a good thing. Fences adds to challenges of where to place machinery and stuff, especially along the edges. That's another thing I'm going to be doing with the Western Australian map, and I did it on this the first couple of times too, when I built the first couple of Western Australian maps, Walker Farm maps. I got the case harrow, which I always use, disc plough, and I went around every single edge of the paddocks as a fire prevention. I'll be doing that in Western Australia, and those paddocks are huge, so I might have to sit there all night. Once the crop's in, of course, like to see the stubble here that's left behind, it's going to have a lot of fallow ground sitting around on Western Australia until I work out what crop's going in next. Once I harvest the crops that are there, I'll be working out a schedule of what I'm going to be doing. I haven't got seasons running or anything like that, so it's just plant and plough, basic plough, plant and harvest. That's it. Sprayers will be coming into it. Before, I love, like as you know, I love running manure spreaders and stuff on paddocks. As soon as I do this, I'll probably normally come across and bale it, and then go across and manure spread it. Over there I've got this massive machine. At the moment I haven't used, but it has a truck trailer on the back, like a massive big chip bin, which it blows into, and it's just like a header here. You drive along, you pick up all the swath from that, which now I can use some of those big windrows that's out. There's bigger ones than what there is on the new one that's just come out here with a PDO on the back. There's some bigger ones than that, so I'm going to run along with those and get one big massive swath for this machine to pick up. We're going to be filling truck trailers, and yeah. Over there I'm running Camworths on one map, I'm running Max on another map, and I've made a third one that's my own personal play one with all my Fords on it. Yes, the name you can't say on this one. Ford. All Fords. I've got Ford tractors, trucks, utes, old cars, excellent. And I've got a cartel one as well on Walker Farm here. Got that massive big cartel house. That looks good. It's a horse ranch actually. Cattle and horses. Because I finally found the mod that that you put in for what did I do that for? Hey fool. Thank you. I was supposed to jump across. Listen to that. That doo-doo-doo-doo. That's what all the combines used to have on it when they first started in Farmer Simulator. Remember that? Listen to that Jake brake. Oh. He's finished. That's where crop destruction gets a little bit of destruction. Always run crop destruction. Try not to run it on multiplayer. I do have it on multiplayer though, because when I'm playing with my brother and Bundy Dave, and they know that I've got crop destruction on, so they don't just go flying across paddocks and stuff like that. Mainly everybody who plays with me knows they've got crop destruction on. Look at the interior of this truck. Let's go and have a look. CB radio over there, 27 megs. Hanging on the horn strap. Yeah, it's not too bad, eh? I wonder if this will do it. Yeah, there's a mod on PC, when you look around like that, it will actually stick your head out the window like American Truck Simulator. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I actually do a lot of reversing, a lot more reversing than what I normally do now. So I haven't gone completely over to...
Alrighty Ken, I'm going to go mow the lawns. They are getting pretty long. I'll talk to you later.
No worries, Jake. Take it easy. And watch the snakes and that in the grass, alright, since they're so long. Or funnel webs. Yeah, so that tractor over there, that's the one I was saying was doing wheel stands when I put it on that trailer. Actually, I might try that out, see if it does it with this one. Just that, can you get away from that truck? Right. I have to go this way. Oh, that wasn't it. Must be the next one. Here we go.
Haha, I'll keep the stream on, but I won't be here. Emoji slightly smiling face.
Cool. Silent witness, eh? Yeah, so I'll go and hook this up to see if it actually... see what I mean. I haven't got the drawbar thing on it. Single drawbar that goes across the back with a pin on it. I mean a ball on it. That's what to counteract this this plough. I want to see if it actually does it now. So, oh, not that way. Oh. Okay. And I've got manual attached on PC happening, so that's fun to work out. Did it do it? Didn't even do it. No, didn't do it with this one here, with the weight. Unless I've had an update on it. I'll take it off and then I'll put it back on. Yeah, see, that tractor is just low enough it's doing it. I suppose you've got to have a tractor with a very low bar like that to do it on. But other than that, this one actually didn't prove me wrong. So again, just want to go to show people how to counteract it. Yeah, so if you've got one of the conventional tractors where the one of the smaller ones or that's a lot higher, it will just make them do a wheel stand. It did it on PC. It does it with this one. It just makes it go up in the air because that hydraulic front works. It pushes down the arm, so then it just does a wheel stand. Listen, look at that. I'll be running these on Western Australia as well. It seems to have a bit more up and go here. That's another thing I'm finding. Over here I'm watching slot counts, and over there I'm watching like the header on this combine. I'm looking at John Deere's got the only fastest header I can find in the actual menu, conventional menu. None of this like DJ's probably got one that runs at 40 miles an hour or whatever. But yeah, I found one that, because I've got kilometres on the Australian course map, so I can find one that runs at 15 kilometres an hour. John Deere's got the fastest rotating head. But other than that, they're all 10 kilometres an hour. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at the moment. Implement speed. Because there's no point having a tractor in that can do like 40 k's an hour or 42 k's an hour, and then it just does 10 k's an hour because it's the implement speed. Like if I can get the just height and that working with so that leaves more stubble for a secondary cut and that sort of thing. I want to start doing stuff like that over there. And stubble, I've got the stubble mod in, so like it's like this at the moment on the ground, not the swap, the stubble there, and it's like that, and then you come along and disc it, and then it spreads it out everywhere for when you come through and plough into it and that. So that's good. I like that. Here it's exactly the same thing, but I put manure and that down first on it, which I'll probably do over there too before I disc it. But Western Australia, I'm probably just going to, half the time not even do bales, just going to spread the swaths everywhere to cover the ground and then come through and plough it all up. See, this head here I think is not even a John Deere one. I think it's just those trailer pack things that you get. Maybe. Ooh, don't do this at home, kids. Definitely don't do that at home, kids. You love the graphics, eh? But I got the real ground mod in it. Like I used to have a 17 and that, and the other day I nearly got truck bogged. Nearly. I said nearly. Because I seen it going down and I felt it going down and I had to pull out of it quick. She just like left some good tracks in the paddock. And she wasn't even loaded. That's the thing, it was just a soft paddock. So that's what you gotta watch when you're playing realism. I like realistic. I'm starting to do some more baling. Yes. With those, that's why I like the straw pack, because you can do the with the Krone balers. You do the big square bale, and then you got the 4 pickup, three bale pickup. Like I said, I've got different trucks in it there now. I've got an old 1962, I think it is, truck. As a hay baler, so like as a bale fuller, and she only goes what, I think it's like she's supposed to do like 100 k's an hour, but I think it gets up to about 60 maximum. That's without any weight. But I like the old truck look. Yeah, I like the old Chevys and that. I've got a Chevy, couple of old Chevy pickups. Steve Baker. Had a bit of a truck collection happening with the old school tractors. Something I did on 17. I got all the old school pack and had them all in one shed. Actually, it's on Oakfield Farm. I had them at Oak Glen in the sheds there on display. So whenever you drive past, you can see all the old tractors. Yeah, just to show them up a little bit. The shares 4440. Well, I have an open cab one on there, which is yeah, which is good. Because I've got augers and stuff like that. I've got some of the old tractors, like the old John Deere stuff. I've even got one with the 2 little wheels at the front. Yeah, finding a job for it to do around the place. Like on the Australian map, I've got the Massey Ferguson with a couple of the old German instruments, so it's got the same grey with that little Massey back. Yeah, a little baler and a sickle bar. It's got 2 seats on it though, like the sickle bar. It looks pretty cool. But that little Massey can power that, so I run around with that and cut the edges for fire break and then bale the bales. And it's got the Green Harvest thing, which they should bring out for this too. So when your crop's actually halfway grown, see that water? It's always got water down this end of the paddock. Over by this road. Always. Can't hear it now. This game loves proved me wrong, didn't it? As soon as I say something, it proves opposite. Loves messing with my head. Listen to that. Webby's 82 Studios got that truck that you put all the implements and that on. Yeah, it was blowing smoke, like this thick black smoke, and said to this young guy that was on one of the live streams, I said, oh, look at that smoke, and it's ridiculous, and he said, oh, no smoke, no poke. And it's got nothing to do with the smoke, the power. Yes, that was funny. But yeah, I put the oversized road train look on it. Double air stacks and that. Nice. There we go. Move down a little bit. Got a second rib. Those bows on it for the tail. That's yeah. Basically when the guy's got the camera on, like he's got a light on the end of that. But if you've got a camera on there, they can watch how full you get, and they give it a little toot and you move forward. That sort of thing helps, because you can't visually see it unless you've got a camera mounted on the back. So there we go, I'll let that do its job. This one here's the long wheelbase, in case you haven't noticed. There's this one here, short wheelbase. It's just a conventional semi for hauling grain around the paddocks. This one here is going to be set up for the road train. Bit more distance, bit more wheel traction. That's all it is. Cosmetic effect. How we go? Canola's done, wheat's done. So there we are again. You know, we're still doing the harvesting. I want to harvest all the paddocks. Next time I'll probably have no. Next time I'll come back and I'll still be doing this wheat and that actually. Tomorrow I'll jump on and do another one. And in that time, I think we've already gone over time now. So oh no, not quite. No, it's still going. Saddle. Yeah, so the cotton's next. As you can see, we've got a large. I'll go up again so you can have a look. Got a cotton field here, and went past. What are you doing inside the house? Get out of here. Oh, that's in the office. Yeah, this cotton split field. Oh, they got rabbit hutch here too, and near the Chook House. That's part of the global thing with one of the rabbit production things they got. Yeah, I had to get rid of all the global stuff. It's really annoying. But yeah, the cotton here, and then this one here hasn't even got anything in it, I don't think. Oh yeah, it's stubble. I haven't even done anything with it yet, see? And then I've got their warehouse here, but I'm not sure what I've got under it. Yeah, on my Walker Farm multiplayer, I might have to do a thing on that just to show people what it's like. I've got their farm, except I've just put one of the boys' houses up here, and at the main farm I've got a couple more of their sheds and that put around. Like I think I've got, well, I was going to say that there's normally a shed here next to the workshop. The workshop's normally here, there, and then you've got the shed that's here. You've got the long blue one here. But the one that's there, the grain storage one that they put the grain through the top and that's the grain silo. That one there, I put another one right here where the house is, basically another grain silo there. One of those sheds, you know, and one over here on the multiplayer map, just to give it an extra couple of shedding in that for implements and stuff. But that's all I've done. It's still generic. It's exactly the same map. It's just got a few more sheds added to it. Their sheds, and that's my multiplayer map for Kevin, like my brother, and Dave if he comes on to play the multiplayer. So there's a few people on here working up the place. But look at this beautiful big paddocks. I'm not sure if I've got these crops here. I don't know if I got greedy last time. So normally I leave these contracts and then I can, well, I'm doing this one, so I must own them. Yeah, because there's cotton here too, so if I own that's probably the next thing I'll do. You know, get many cotton bales. No, there you go. Do you not own this land? I own that one, apparently. And I don't own that one. Or that one. Oh, no, I don't own that one. It's a root crop. That one. Definitely own that one. Don't own these. See, around the boundaries, I don't purchase these at all. They are left to the fact that I could see. Don't know any of them. Do some more do contracts and stuff. So basically, I set up a farm. I started setting up a farm like that. So you buy the guts basically. This one here is about, I think it's 7 mil, just for that. So you have to put some money cheat in. So you got number 1, 2 you start off with, and 3 I think you have to. No, 3 you have to pay. I think it's 17 that you actually own this grass paddock, which is good because then you start cutting grass. Unless you do in season, because then you don't have any grass to cut. Yeah, like I was saying, they got that green mod in there, so when the crop's halfway through, you can go along in, like I said before, like with the Australian map, if I've got seasons on it, I can come through even when something's growing and then cut the edges. Like as soon as I put a crop in that in, I'm going to run around the edge and put a disc down, disc plough. So that's what that's going to do is cause a fire break, basically. It's just going to be, it does nothing for the game, it's just a visual thing, and something that people do in Australia. They actually cut the edge, put a bare earth patch around the edge, so there's anybody driving past, like that idiot there, could throw a cigarette out and it could cause you fire, right? So you put a fire break around the outside of the paddock, and then you come through when it's in its second stage of growth, when the grain's just starting to get out of that milk, into the or just getting the milk. Can't remember which way it is now. But when you're testing the grain, it's just got coming out of that and getting hardness. So for the grain itself, then or coming into milk, I mean, then you come along and you cut 2 strips around the edge. Like I said, I'm going to be using that little Massey Fergus with the sickle mower and doing little square bowls. But yeah, you come along and you cut the edge. At least 2 runs of the baler. I got one of those mow ones. On here, it's the. Oh, I'll get out and have a look. I think I've got one in here. Mowers. Self-propelled mower. 17 I always use Massey Ferguson, not in that one. Must be under this one. Have I even got one? No. All these Jack Mooses and that. Big M will probably do. Go around the whole of the Western Australian paddocks with a Big M, cut it, do 2 laps, and that's second growth, so it's still green. So you come along and then you tether it and everything like that, and cut it as hay while it's green, which is the best way to cut hay. I haven't got a mixed. You can't mix grains in there yet, so I haven't got ryegrass and all the rest of that mixed to make a good hay. So that's something that's hasn't stopped yet. I'll move up. Look at the size of this seed though. That's supposed to be canola, man. Yeah, if they made canola, it just looked like a black mass. That's all it would be, because it's that fine canola seed. Howdy, mister. You got a full tank yet? Oh, hell yeah, getting close. See it up over, yep, there she lays. Right on cue. I see it piling up on top there. You certainly don't want the wind to blow when it's like that. I think it's 960 or something like that. It's got a cover over the top. So yeah, the canola texture. Yeah, you can just about see the individual little seeds in the pod, can't you? Get a little brown sort of dot to them. But yeah, it's a nice crop. Look at that. Have a good thumbnail. No, I'm not taking it though. Alright, so this is just basically full, so I'll take it back to the house. Bit of crop destruction here. And I'll run over that stuff and get rid of that. As you can tell, the old girl is fully loading. There you go, she's picking up speed. And we just harvest the field behind so I can run I'll run the road and that. Now, this should go into Millennial Farm silo, so we'll go over there and put it in there. So we're going to fill the silos with all the wheat, canola and that sort of thing, and then we'll truck it out to the main silos later. So I'll whiz around there to, where is he? There she blows. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing in the back here yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a divider road in here and make 2 different paddocks for this back one. Slower up, coming into line up for the grid. Oh, there's a little rabbit standing in front of it there. Where's my tipper on which side? Yeah, that's the right side, that's good. Oh, there. Jump out. That's all gravity fed, by the way. Whoop. Just push. Turn it on. Get in here. And start the tractor. Why is it not ready to dump? There you go. That's one. Now switch over to the next trailer and dump the second one. So dump them both out at the same time. Well, can't see. There we go. Jump up on the shed here and I'll see. That one's finished already. And that one's finished. So now, what I'll do is I'll push it again. That's the triangle button I'm talking about. I'll push it again and that should change over to the tractor. So next time I come along I've got those two ready to rock. Oh, actually go like that. That will be on the front trailer next time. And then it will register straight away this time instead of being on the tractor. I just do that as a security measure in case I accidentally pushed a button and dumped the load on the metal paddock. Settle. Good dog. Don't bark, eat him. The dog's telling me something about. Now look at the thing speed up the road across this. Don't roll on the mounds. Angle it a bit. There's the cotton. Well, those cotton fields back home. We're down Louisiana, just about a mile from a Texarkana. Them old cotton fields back home. There it is. Come on over. Hey, son. Oh. And we should be ready to dump that truck. Yeah. I should say unload with the truck. Wish you wouldn't go this fast across paddocks. Wow, I remember last time I rode the motor across paddock, I was going that fast. What's it doing over this way? Oh, that's a tree. I thought that was John D. Green. Eh? There we go, she's dumping. Move forward just a bit more. Nice and cheery in it. And how I knew it was dumping from inside the cab was down the bottom there in the corner. You see the little canola sign and the numbers ticking up there. I just saw that started ticking away, so I knew I was lined up. I knew it was emptying into it because it started adding weight to the truck. That's how you know. See you, buddy. Hey, buddy, did you see a real bright light? Well, what we got there? We've got half a truck so far. Yeah, it should be right. So there we go. It's Progress Farm. Progress we're going to be working on. Next time it will be number day 2. So we're just going to be doing that a day at a time type of thing. Get these ones off, then we'll start the planning, get the bales and that done and sold, so the money will start clicking up. At the moment we've got $38,000 after paying for all the paddocks and that. Like I said, the bottom one down there is like 7 mil or something, so yeah, I put some money cheat in, but then as you can tell, I've got 38,000 left, so where I made it so I was still going to have low numbers, like you. Yeah, I'm not one of these people that put 20 million and all this that stuff in. 100 million. If I do start with a game in general, if I'm going to have money on the farm, I put $5,000 in. I mean $5 million in, and then by the time you buy all your tractors and all the rest of that, you're down to, you know, like 800 or something like that. As a general fund, 5 mil is about the only one, the amount I put in. But like I said, that one paddock was 7 point, whatever it is. I think I'll have a look. Oh, that was the wrong one. Nope. Am I pushing it wrong? There we go. All right. Yeah, loading time is still real. This one here, we'll have a look to see how much it is. Yeah, value. Oh, it's only 2 million. Where did I get 7 mil from? Dole Ranch, maybe. Yeah, so it's 2 mil just for that one. And then, you know, like, yeah, that's your house paddock. You had that to start off with, then you have to buy these ones now. So that's a mil, see? So the money soon starts adding up. Over $1 million. Geez, that one's the same as that one without the actual thing like this. 1,000,004, and it's 800. Stupid, isn't it? Same size paddock. Yeah, so we brought those two obviously because of the crops that were in them. That's a cotton crop, 350. Yeah, see, pricey, aren't they? That's just canola, so I think it's based off the crop too when you're buying it. And now 17, they didn't have animals on this map. They didn't originally for 19 even until they put the upgrade in and had the animal. Oh, the animal place at the top here. So dealerships, and then now you buy animals and stuff and put it on the farm. That's why I got the cattle station, farm and that in there. But yeah, that's her. That's Progress Farm. I've got other maps. The Dole Ranch one down on over on my YouTube channel. If you go and check it out, and then check out the videos, It's 655 views last time I looked. I haven't looked at it lately, so I don't know how many. That's the Dole Ranch one. I don't know why they like that. They did it sort of like Australian Outback one. All the tin sheds and put the house tucked away in the corner there and stuff. But all access for semis, like road trains and stuff like that. So Dole Ranch is another big map that you can certainly do some things to it to make it your own. Like I said, Shelby, Montana. Look how big she is. Beautiful map. My map is paradise. An actual place, Walker Farm. There's that running water again. Same thing before. But look, and the town's like way down yonder. Go down. Up. I was just zoomed in on the tractor one. I'll quickly go down to have a look around where the silos and that are. Down this way. So here you have this little lake system and that. I tried placing the millennial, like my farm. I tried to build my farm down here. And I tried placing the millennial farm sheds and that around here, but you have to terraform the ground, and normally when I try to terraform anything it turns into a lake or a dam. So yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah, the ground level wouldn't. But up in the house block there, you can just put things straight down. So you've got the dairy here. You got Nick in the shed over there. We'll go and whiz down and have a look at him. So Nick's still on here, and so is leg arms. Christy Bar. Down here in the shed. Where'd he go? Nick was normally standing there. Where's he gone? I think somebody's they complained about him being on them both on the map twice. I think they've taken him off. Yeah, he's gone and do. Oh, no, leg arm's still there. See, leg arm's there. I think that's his wife there, and then Nick's wife was... Oh, she's not here because it's night. There you go. That's why probably Nick's not here. It's night time. They've gone home. Yeah, that's what it'd be. Normally he's standing here, he's welding helmet on. So there you go. Look at that woody. Oh, look at that. What a barn pine. Trucking yard. This one here. Oh, there's an empty lot here you can get. Build your own industry on it. Here, same thing. You could have a trunk company coming out of here, which I think it is actually. Leg arm's got one at the top of the map. Silo system. You run trains in here. Straight up in through here. Not a problem. There's the exit gate. You can run trains straight out. And up the road you go. Nice little paddock there. I think on one of my builds I put the straw harvest pack down here to make it industrial. And this is the yard for the actual sales and that. When you buy stuff, it all lines up in here, and then you drive it all out to the yard, unless you want to teleport it. If you teleport it, it ends up on the street right in front here, along where the trees are. Get around the other side. Along here, lined up on the road, starts at the driveway. So sometimes they're right up into these trees if you've got trailers and that sort of thing, truck trailers, sorry. I've got one of these combo things here the other day, left and right combination to go onto that drawbar. I was thinking about putting a drawbar, then 2 more drawbars, but that didn't work. It doesn't let you do that. But yeah, so they got that combination, and just grass work stuff there. All across the road in the grass. This is Zach's little climbing ladder. No, you can't get up there. So in see, there's one of the boys' shed houses there. Mr. Hollywood's. In this shed, there's a button. Oh, come in. On the wall there. Turn around. Oh, no, this way, and then turn around that way. No, missed it. On the wall there, see that where it's got CP mode? Well, basically, when you're doing multiplayer and that, or course play and that on PC, you come in here and you push the button there, and that will keep it going all the time. The dryer will keep running. Otherwise, you have to like start it and it runs for a certain amount of time. Like while you're dumping, it will run and then it will switch itself off. Good system though. Once you learn how to do that, you just come up to here, push it, top button, bang for intake, and yeah, run your gear through the dryer. It's a bit of interactive stuff that they've got built into another Millennial, like Millennial Farm. Is another one of Mappers Paradise's maps. When it came out, I grabbed it, then had a dilemma because they recalled it and that, and I could have just kept running with it, and would have been one of three, I think it is, that actually kept running with it. But Conscious couldn't do it to him. Yeah, map makers and the owners of Maps like Local Farm here, Nick probably cursed me every time no, he doesn't even see any of this. That's the good thing about it. I'm sure it was him one day on Hunter Call of the Wild. I was on a multiplayer and that. This is another Nick Walker, but yeah, I sent him a friend's request and that so I can have a yap to him about his farm. I apologise for wrecking it every 5 minutes. But hey, that's what they give us the. I was really against all the that sort of thing when 19 came out about terraforming and wrecking maps, because I was used to Oxygen David stuff and Bullet Bill stuff and that over there with all the on 17 with things in place, the maps there. That's it. You get on there and you do it. You know. Yeah, so when they said, oh, you could take all buildings and that off, I went, I don't really like that, especially the terraforming bit, because I'm not very good at that. I'm getting better though, getting heaps better with it. The more you use it, the more you, like I was on PC doing it, using it yesterday. I put a couple of sheep yards and that in, and one where I put it, the ground disappeared underneath it, because it was on a bit of a hill, so I just terraformed it up to it. Slowly but surely, checked it out every time I made a move. I checked it, so I didn't end up with. See that indentation just there? See this right here in the middle of the paddock? I was always wanting to put a big lake in there. Like, see it? There's just a big dip in the hill, just before these power lines, or upper power lines. So it runs sort of like around here, and up over this side, and it shallows off at this side. I think on one of my maps I tried doing it. I tried putting an edge around it. I tried making it deeper in here, like squaring up the walls a bit, so I could put the texture in for the dam wall, just to make a big dam in the middle of it, which is just another thing I probably will do later on to this map. Just put a big dam in there, put lily pads and that in it, and yeah. All right, that's me for today. I'll keep on with this so we get to at least halfway through this paddock, and probably nearly all the way through the other one, because it's only canola. Yeah, if I keep running that will finish that paddock off. So next time I'll hire some cotton machines. That one I don't own anyway. Yeah, I'll hire a cotton machine, so this one will still be harvesting next time. And then we'll start with the cotton on here to run the cotton harvester up and down here. I'll only go with one machine because it's they don't put out too many bales, but just so it's all done, and then we'll start getting back onto number one. We'll start with number one because it hasn't had a crop in it yet. So we'll start on this paddock and harrow it all up, plough it up, manure it down first. We'll spread all the manure on it, and then we'll get stuck into it with the plough. I think I'll start the manure on it next time, just to get that all prepped for the third time, if you know what I mean. Once we do the cotton and the thing, then we'll start doing the cultivating, and baling will be happening as well. Do this one and the one I'm just doing up here, the oats. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Jake. He's probably still mowing his lawns, but and I'll have to catch up for your streams and that later on again. I'm putting out some quick content there, that's for sure. They keep popping up all the time. So there she is. This is the one I'm running with. Decided that's it. It's built the way I want it to build it. I can go cattle and cane again, so I can chuck all cane down if I want. I might do the back paddock here again in cane. I might see there's an indentation right there too. It's good, a bit of undulating fields. Yeah, I might make it. I might split up the middle here. Like I said, I'll get the tool and put a road in here. Bang, connect with there, and then I might split it up into two different blocks. The longer one there I might do in cane, and the other one I might put in cotton and cane. So thanks anyway. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and come back and watch me again tomorrow. I'll chuck another one down, and then yeah, if you can't be good at it. Hooroo, bye. Nothing.